Hey, everybody, Snail coming at you with a little bit of Contractorville. Well, Contractville. I'm the contractor, and I've been paid to demolish this house. And just like all of the other life simulator games that I play, we've got to pick up trash before we get to hammering these walls down, because we have to use a hammer to knock every single one of these walls down. So, of course, it's dark because real-time lighting, right? I wasn't going to wait for it to be daytime. Let's just get to it. We've been tasked with picking up all of the trash first. So we're just going to walk through here. Of course, we're wearing gloves to protect our soft, dainty hands. And just what... I mean, it's just people love the party here. Anyways. So, just like other, house flipper or whatever else, we pick up trash, we put in the trash can, but this time all of the trash is separated into recyclables, which we can take and sell. Everything in Contractorville is made for buying and selling. I can sell everything, including this old bed. So we're going to take this old bed, watch, we'll do it right now. We're going to take this old bed. We're just going to put this bad boy right here in the back of the truck, which already has a bunch of old furniture on it, because I had already recorded this video, and when I went to go turn the mission in, because I had destroyed everything, the mission bugged, and I couldn't. So I had to cancel the mission and then retake it, but guess what didn't disappear? The furniture that I had already taken out of it. So I guess I found kind of an infinite money glitch. So... do with that what you will. But anyways, getting back to our trash picking up, and there's tons of stuff to do in this game, and I'll show you here in a second once I pick up all this little bitty trash here in this room and get this trash can filled, which won't take this very long. Look, see, we're already there. Look at this. This is cool. I like this. Anyways. In Contractville, you have tons of things to do. A lot of the missions come through your own mailbox, or you can pick them up here, not the online store, through that's my company. I own a company, by the way. And there's properties, you can buy properties, right? And then build on them and decorate them. When I mean build on them, I mean you plan the house. You plan the building. And then you completely decorate it after you build the walls, put the roof on, all of these things. Then you can auction it off. I've done a small one. It's pretty neat. And then there's contracts. Look, there's cleaning stuff, changing stuff, deliver cargo. And there's also cargo missions where you're like Amazon. Not kidding. You have to drive boxes. You have like boxes numbered 1 through 12. 12 goes here. 13 here, even though it says 22. Anyways, whatever. And then you can also be a taxi service if you wanted to grind away some taxis. And you can become a kind of like a go green guy. Do all these missions for these people. Confuse the computer when you click all of them. I haven't done any of them. Maybe we'll do them later. But as for right now, the sun's coming out. As for right now, we have a mission right here, which is to, let's take this door off. That was easy. Didn't have to unscrew anything. That's great. This truck is getting filled. When you start the game, you don't own this, was this a Nissan Titan, right? Or a Tundra, something like that. You don't own this. You own a three-wheeler. I'm not kidding. You own a three-wheeler, and you have to really save some money up, get yourself a new ride, like right away, because you can't. It's horrible. The car is horrible. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and then we'll come back when I'm near completion, because no one wants to see me get sick from having to pick up all this trash. So I'll see you on the flip side. All right, just checking in. I've had to run to the pawn shop because there's still so much furniture left. And, I need room in my truck. So we're going to go to the pawn shop real quick. And we're driving through the city like we're playing Grand Theft Auto. But I wanted to show you exactly what we do here at the pawn shop. I'm going to pull up in front of it here like we're running from the cops. Stop real quick. Turn the engine off because we're almost out of gas. We need to go get gas to pick up one of these and just throw them all on this spot right here. And here we go. all of that stuff is not. No, wait, we want that. That's my dolly. We got to keep that. That's important. Now, truck is empty. Come in here into the pawn shop. Hello, lady. She wants to buy all of these things. How much do we? 141,586. Sell all. Hey, easy $4,000. So it looks like we got paid for the glitched part of the mission too. So again, do with that what you will. Let's look real quick here. Where's the next gas station? Is right there. Let's go ahead, fill up. Catch you in a second. All right, here we are coming up to the gas station at zero care for other safety or my own because we're invisible in this thing. Let's go back up here. And then, for some reason, this truck is diesel. So let's make sure to get the diesel fuel pump. Do you know which one the diesel is? Yeah, that's right. It's not that one. This isn't America where green is the diesel. This is some backwards place where black is diesel. That doesn't make any sense. Change it. Anyways, catch you when I finish my demolition. All right, I made it back to the job site. Pulled out my my handy dolly here. They call it a trolley because that's weird. And I'm just going to grab all this stuff real quick. Put it on the trolley magically. It just makes it easier than carrying one box at a time. Fill it completely to the top. Come over here to the truck. And then just throw it all in the truck. That looks fine. Magical box hanging out in midair. All right. Well, that's the last. That's the last of the boxes. So I can now focus on demolition. With demolition, we use the hammer. Yep, the hammer. Yep, look at that. Yep, all right. And it's super inefficient. I first have to start with the upper floors. A la Fortnite, look for these glowing dots. If I don't have glowing dots, it takes forever to hammer. Not like I do less damage, but the swing is real slow, right? So, kind of messed up on that one. But you kind of want to see how slow they are. What you want to do is aim for like a corner. And so you don't destroy the other bonus points. Because if you like smack the middle, there's less chances that these things will show up. It's early access, folks, right? It's not a finished product. But it really takes forever. Oh, we're saving mid-swing here. Chugging the computer a little bit. See, there are no spots available. See how slow this is now? It takes forever. All right, so let me get through all of this. We've got 90 walls to smash. You don't want to see this. I don't want to record it. I'll be back when I'm done. All right, here we come to the end of it. This is taking a solid 15 minutes of just smashing these last foundations. And man, I tell you what, if you run out of like little bonus hit places, oh, it takes even longer. But we're finally coming up to the end here. The reason I want to show off the very last bit here is because it's a really cool mission end noise. Ding! Yeah, that's very satisfying. Anyways, so we're going to go over here. We're going to finish this task. We demolished 90 walls, collected 104 pieces of garbage. It didn't seem like it was that much. We took out 15 pieces of furniture, and we collected for 25 grand. So, you know, look at how much all of this stuff I've got to haul to the recycling center. Anyways, well, let's look through what we've got next. So this is the old mission. This is for Vincent. Logistics. We can travel, and the police need help picking up some things from the airport. That's weird. We can go decorate for Sean. You know, this might be good. We'll accept this. This will show off a little bit more of the games, and a $25,000 reward, and experience 4,200 points, which we need all the experience we can get because there's so many skills to level up. Look at this. This is just basic power speed. But look at all the tools that we have to level up, right? Level 3, level 2s. The paints, I put a lot of points into the paints. And then, of course, there's sonar, so you can see all of the things that are messed up. Merchant eyes, sweet... Anyways, this doesn't matter. But the tools are what takes a long time to level up. Anyways, so I will take care of selling off all of this garbage, selling off all that garbage, and I will catch you at the next mission, which will be a renovation. No, here we are at the recycling plant. I want to show off this stuff. We just... Oh, that's the wrong one. You put the color-coded boxes on the color-coded trash compactor, right? A lot of grays. I know what the grays are. Pick this green, though. Put that there. And then push buttons. Sell to factory. Sell to factory. Sell to factory. Sell to factory. And then it eats this. Like that. There's a little progress bar. And it's out. And it gives money. Well, it gives tickets. And then you take said ticket over here. See, look. Yay, money. Anyways, I got more of this to do. I'll catch you when I'm finished. Also, there's no police on the road. Let's go. Well, we're here on our next job in the fancy neighborhood. Looks like we have quite a few things to do in here. Let's see here. If we want to, we can redo some of this house, add some items to it. Most of this stuff is broken, so this is going to have to be replaced. This one's fine. Bathroom's okay. What about here in the basement? Oh, basement needs all kinds of things. We get some extra points here. This needs to be cleaned up. We need to buy some items for this place. Oh, we've got our work cut out for us. But we haven't had a chance to show off the cleaning, so here's our broom. Kind of just hold down the mouse button and just kind of drag like a paintbrush. Just a happy little paintbrush, right? Well, we can't clean that up because there's some trash in the way. And then it sparkles like new, right? Let's just go ahead and let's move these. The problem is you have to pack them, then unpack them to move them because they're like a decoration. They're not trash. All right, now let's pull out that broom again. Do some sweeping. And then, yeah, get that chime. That is satisfying. Look at this trash. Oh, man, love that. Now we need to put some, you see there in the top left, this is going to be his gym. Okay. Small little gym. This is going to be a gaming room, man cave. None of this stuff is trash. Just needs to be packed up and shipped off and replaced with new things. Okay, these rooms are all okay. It looks like we can add some things to it. So there's a pretty nifty way to handle the purchase of new items. Of course, you don't get it right away. You have to unlock it. So instead of having to drive to the furniture store or drive to the hardware store, now we can Amazon these things and have them shipped right to us. Just put all this stuff here. Oh, they fell. Sometimes they hang out in midair, which is really great. So we tab into our online store. We go to our, I think we're in here, city furniture. This is the swanky furniture, right? Click on the mission needs, and it tells us what we need. 3 large benches. Oh, three benches. All right, so 1, 2, 3. 1 bicycle. 2 barbells. These aren't barbells. These are bars. Will this count? All right. I mean, we gotta have that many. Gaming table. We'll have to do that in the electronics store, I guess. Luxury gaming chair. Let's get him that one. 1 large rug. Now let's get some kind of weird looking rug. 2 armchairs. Not at this place. Double sofa, not at this place. 1 round rug. Get in that one. and 1 coffee table. Not at this place. All right, so let's go ahead and buy everything we need here. And buy it all. And we're going to have it sent to Sean's house. Which cost me $600 extra. There we go. Now we might have to go to another store, like North Quarter, and look for this, what was it? Coffee table? We needed that. Okay, let's buy him that one. And we needed a sofa. Let's buy him this ugly thing. How about this horrible looking one? That looks good. Maybe not a gaming chair, this gaming table. Got it. I think we got it all. Oh, the barbells look different here? No, they're the same. All right. I think that does it. Let's buy all. Send it to Sean. Yeah, I'm going to pay tons of money. I realize that. All right, now let's go to the City Hardware Store. North Quarter, that's fine. Do we have any here? We need a floor tiling pack. We need carpet. A small, so this is the small one. We want carpet. And let's get a horrible color. Let's make it mustard yellow. And also a plaster bucket so we can plaster some walls. And charcoal paint, which would be a darker color. Got this. All right. Oh, I only need 1 plaster bucket. I think it said... No, you know what? Better buy 2. Yeah, this stuff goes by real fast. Buy all. It costs more to ship it than the product is worth. So send it to Sean. All right. We got a whole bunch of garbage. And it shows up right here. Delivery point. Pretty neat, right? Let's go ahead and pull out our trolley. Ah, trolley, they got me. Ugh. Nope. Put it down. Grab it. Do. Give me stuff. And then we'll just kind of release. And there we go. Now we got all kinds of stuff. This is the gaming chair, which is going to go down here in the new gaming man cave right here, I believe. There we go. Look at that. Oh, we got to paint these walls too, but it's okay. Not going to hurt us. Let's just grab a plaster bucket real quick. We're going to plaster real quick. Just throw it down. There we go. Let's pull out the plaster tool. And then just hold the button down. Look at that. Look right before your very eyes. Amazing. Look, it's even got texture. We textured it and everything. Looks great. Of course, there's not drywall, right? That's the brick. That's the exterior brick. We're just plastering right over it. Yep. Just like in real life. Just hold that button down. Run that trowel over that brick. Plaster. All good. All right, got it. Look at that. You can paint this too. Where's the charcoal paint? It is right there. What is this? This is the gym. Let's go ahead and... How we're going to put 3 in there? You got me. But that's what he wants. That's what he's going to get. Okay, let's pull out the paintbrush. The paintbrush is a little maddening. Right? Just like you're playing MS Paint. Other games, you could kind of like whip it around, right? But once you get to like 75%, it paints the rest of the wall. Well, let's say a little bit past 80, I guess. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm not the best painter. I don't have that kind of patience. And there we go. All right, room is completely painted. That's cool looking. All right, now he also... Which one did he want the tile in? Was it that one? No, not this one. Okay, let's take this back upstairs. Can I take both buckets? I cannot. It's too heavy. Take this outside. Done with you. And I bought extra plaster. I can use that another job, or I can just take it back to the hardware store and sell it. So, this is... What? Why can't I grab that? That's part of the house now? It looks like it. Okay, that's part of the house now. Enjoy. While I'm out here, I might as well haul this. There we go. All right, let's set up the rest of the rooms. This is another weight bench. Workout bench, I should say. What is this? Dart. Little curl bell. There we go. Longer curl bell. There, that looks good. Last bench. Listen to that sound. Oh, that's satisfying. Here's some more weights. They'll stay up just like that. It's exactly how you find them at the gym. Looking good. Come on. Come with me. Inventory is full. I got a living room here. I got a coffee table. Let's try. Whoops. All right, let's put that down real quick. Let's try to make this look a little bit better. All right, giant rug, down. Coffee table, down. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I think so. All right, what else we got in here? Others. What is this? Giant rug. They don't want another giant rug in here, please. Okay. Another weight. Let's put this down here. Looks good. One more weight. Under there. Playing Where's Waldo with the weights. Giant ugly couch. All right. We need a... Oh, it wants a luxury TV. And it wants another round rug. Do I have a smaller rug in here? I do. You know what? All of these rugs. You know what? Right here. Perfect. Looks perfect. A luxury TV. I should have. And a armchair. This is the gaming desktop, or the gaming desk. I did forget one thing, right? I didn't buy the electronics, which is the electronics store. Get the mission. We get our luxury PC here, our monitor, our keyboard and mouse. Oh, that's the cheaper one. Let's go ahead and send this on. Send it to Sean. Yes, I will pay way too much money for that. And oh, I only need one. Cool. Look at this luxury TV. There we go. Below the clock. Nailed it. This is the gaming monitor. Looks great. What is this? Giant rug? Where does giant rug go? Giant rug goes here. Does it not? It does not fit. All right, let's move this real quick. There we go. Looks great now. I'm a master designer. Okay, let's throw this weight up on the wall. Can we? No, it's too heavy. I'm too weak. Can't pick it up. And a workout bike. Actually, you fit right there, I bet. Look at that. Look, you pay me to put the stuff in the room, okay? That's it. These are electronics that they go down here, right? All right, keyboard and mouse. And the actual box. Put it up here. Nothing says give all the dust to me like setting a computer far above everything else. That's a really bad choice. All right, so we've hit 100% in this room. This room needs nothing. Tile the carpet, got it. Now, let's see here. I'm going to have to break everything in here. Ayo. Excuse me. Oh, this is how you smash tile. Right? I'm going to find that spot. Look at this. Doing great. Doing great work here. Awesome. Now we take our tile up. We let's hit a spot we know. Did it. 100%. Look at that. Oh, horrible. Picked it up. Let's get out of here. Put that in there. Close that door. Okay. We're at 100 in here. This place could use a desk in the hallway. They want a desk, a cabinet right here. Now we could add to the prestige, get some extra prestige, get a little bit more money. But let's move on to the next job. When I said let's move on to the next job, let's just get out of here. Before he's like, hey, I wanted more stuff done. We're like, no, we're kind of done. We're not doing anything else. There we go. Put that there. Put that there. And man, I'll tell you what. Put this in here real quick. I tell you what, man, we're done. Let's get paid. Look at that, 95% close enough. Fame, 40 grand. Oh, man, I am just shy of 200,000. I'll tell you what, let's get like maybe like 10 million, a goal of 10 million, right? We can do that, right? Well, I think that's going to do it for me for a minute. So, here I am again, Snail, your host, on this old home with Snail in Contractville. I'll catch you on the next one.